Hey everyone, today we're going to be sitting down to get a plan down for September, and that includes this dashboard page, notes page, and of course the monthly calendar.
Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Jennifer, also known as Happy Place Planning. I'm glad you stopped by and I hope you enjoy today's video.
I will be using Planner Kit 440, and I picked up sheets 1 and 2 for the 7x9 Erin Condren planner. I also picked up the dashboard page, and then I thought maybe the compact vertical kit, especially these sheets of washi up here, and I use this notes page, the companion page. I like to use it for the notes page. So we have lots to get down for the month. I just fell in love with this kit, especially this crosshatch pattern. So I am hoping that Kate brings that back in future kits. I just love the crosshatch pattern. I am just gonna flip this upside down to get the headers down a little bit easier. When you're filming, you don't get quite as close to the page as if you're just sitting down and writing. So flipping the book upside down really does help. All right, so there's that one. And then this side. And this little bit right here will be covered probably with a sticker, so that doesn't really bother me at all. Okay, let's do the sidebar area first. I do use these circle stickers, the date dots, over here for birthdays and anniversaries. I don't cover the dates on the actual calendar page, so I have several of those to get down. While I'm doing that, let's just chat about the YouTube status here. So I posted that I would be taking off for a week or two, and that was just for my own mental health. I just have so much stuff going on, and then going back to school, summer break was over. I don't know, I had too much on my plate, and since this is strictly a hobby for me and I love just sharing what I'm using and what I'm actually using for planning, it's one of the first things, unfortunately, to go. Obviously family and my son and my actual full-time job, those requirements come first for me. So when I have time, I love to film these and chat with you guys about all the planner things, but sometimes that just doesn't work out for my schedule. But I also know that we are planners and we like to know when people are going to be posting. So I try to have the best of both worlds there for you guys, which sometimes can be hard because I don't always know what my posting schedule is going to be. Now, this is just 3 boxes, and I think typically it would be 4, but I'm gonna use it here for these first 3 days of the month in August, the first 3 days of the month in August. See where my brain is at? The last few days in August that aren't part of the September month, and then I'll have this extra one down here to cover up October 1st because I won't need to see that. So I have birthdays and anniversaries, those blocked off, and then we can get into planning the actual content. So the first thing I think I'm gonna do is my work game schedule. I did volunteer to be the freshman class sponsor again, and we are in charge of making the wonderful popcorn for our home volleyball games, and I have several of those this month that I'll be working. So we have that, and the 29th. So it looks like mostly Thursdays with a Monday in here and there. And then I've talked about this a little bit. I am the team coordinator over at Cocoa Daisy, and I do blog work for them. So I have 2 of those posts due for the month of September, and I do like to put them on my month view so I do not forget about those. All right, moving right along. For my son's Taekwondo schedule, I know he's gonna wanna bring a friend on Friend Week, which is the 12th. So we'll make note of that. And then guys, I'm so excited about this. I used to teach a geometry class before I took over as the special ed coordinator for our district, and the teacher is going to be gone, and she asked me if I wanted to cover her geometry section for her instead of getting a substitute teacher in, and I was like, yes, I can make that work in my schedule. Favorite math class to teach is geometry, so I'm looking forward to that, being back in the classroom for just a little bit. And then on the 28th, my son will have Taekwondo graduation. That's belt testing, so hopefully he'll be moving up one step closer to his black belt. We're getting so close. And then I have just a few other things. One of our friends is getting married on the 10th. And we are having our church wiener roast on the 24th. So I wanted to get that down as well. So I don't put down the things that happen on a routine basis on my monthly calendar. For example, if I know that Monday is always Taekwondo night, I'm not gonna fill up the space with stickers in case something out of the norm comes up that I'll need room for. So this is a good start for the things that are out of our regularly scheduled routine, and I can quickly see if I need to schedule appointments, what nights that would work best for, and then obviously the work schedule. I did want to grab my Planner Kate school day sticker set so we can mark some of those no school days as well. So pause. And with Movie Magic, you waited just did grab my favorites mini album, and I'm going to put a happy birthday sticker down first since I have this out. This is KF29. And then I have several of these no school, class party, PTO, that sort of thing down. And actually, we have a PTO meeting on the 13th. Glad that's jogging my memory. And then I swear I had a bunch of no school stickers. There they are. So we'll mark no school on Labor Day. And we have an early dismissal on the 2nd. These are one of my favorite Planner Kate stickers, these school day stickers. I use them all the time. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap up the calendar pages. Let's move right on in to the dashboard. I am going to do the dashboard first and then the notes page. And I like to just look back at the current month to get an idea of what I did. So I need to print my August memory off the picture and put it there. And then this top box is for quarterly tasks, and then October, or I guess for September, it will be November kits that are releasing from Planner Kate. But I do like how that turned out. So it looks like I used these decorative rectangle stickers over here for my memory section. And then I use the app called Print to Size on my iPhone, and then I can print that picture off in this exact dimension, which is obviously very helpful. So we have September there. I think I'll just leave the purple line since they match, and then we'll do habit tracking for the month down here. Now, this is what Genius Kate came up with. So smart. I would not have thought to do this, but She knows there's people that like a tracker and some that don't utilize those. So you can use this as it is with just the lines, make notes for the month or however you need to do that. But if you want a tracker, this sticker that comes on the dashboard kit fits right in the center of that, so you can still see the pattern and you can list your habits for the month. Of course, let's label that with the habits sticker. And then up here, we will do the must do. And I reference my notes section back here and I pull my quarterly tasks. So for September, that is the driveway, water tools, toys, can't speak, water toys, pool bag, and the oven. And we need to get those listed up here. And then in this section, I always list the planner cake kits. Those, flipping the wrong way, those will be on September 7th. And she will be launching November kits. And I like to list these out because this is how I shop for planner cake stickers. I just type in the actual kit number or mini kit number, and then it pulls up all of the sheets, and it's just a little bit easier using that filter. So kit 450 is Harvest. Kit 451 is called Grateful. Then we have mini kit 452 Fall Sweaters. Mini kit 453, which is called Bookworm. I'm so excited to see what that one looks like. And wrapping up with mini kit 454, Blessed. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the dashboard page. So I'm gonna move these out of the way and we can set up this notes page. And I wanted to use this thick washi here at the top. I think I'll kind of left justify it instead of centering it, since it doesn't go all the way across. And then I wanted to use something different this month and use these little strips, and they are made for the compact vertical kit. I'm going to use them to create just a little bit of layering and break down my sections that way, along with some labels. We'll get those down. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. Some sections don't have to be quite as big for me because the list isn't very long. And for August, some of them were very short. I didn't really utilize as much as I usually do with these. So we'll do homework to do in a section for my son. Thought that would look super cute, and it does. Love it. So we have home, work, and you can't really go wrong with Kate stickers. So just that would be like a general to do. And a section for my son. Let's do this dark blue color. Really liking that layered look. Really liking how that turned out. So there's that, and then we just need to add the check. So this sheet I think should fit because it's made for any notes page in an Erin Condren planner. Typically all of their notes, lined notes pages have the same alignment, which is nice because then we can pick up this sheet, which is called the Notes Companion page from Planner Kate. She offers them for all of her kits, and you can just grab those and use them in any notes page. And then I am gonna transfer again from my notes page my monthly tasks onto here. These are things around the house that I try to get done every single month. And I don't always reference my notes page when I have my planner out. I am highly more likely to sit down and reference my monthly pages. So even though it's already in this planner, I do like to rewrite all of those tasks onto this page. All right, moving on to my son section, we do have belt testing that I mentioned that I want to make sure we get that scheduled and done for Taekwondo. And I do want to take him to the apple orchard at some point in the month. And then for work, any open evaluations need to be finished. And we will also have homecoming, which means float building time. Love spending time with the freshmen and getting that done. So we'll be building a float for the parade. And then I think that's it. So as the month progresses, if there's things that come up for sure that I want to get done within the month, they will go on this page. All right, guys, that is a plan for September. So again, calendar pages, pretty basic. And then my notes page, which is one of my favorite pages in my planner. I know in past versions of the Life Planner, they've had notes pages or not had notes pages each month. So I appreciate the notes page. I love that they're lined. It's my favorite way to use a notes page. And then of course the dashboard page. So that is my setup for September. If you have questions about Erin Condren or Planner Kate, let me know. See you guys. Happy planning.